secretaries for the Department of Morale for our next president. Listen, I want to thank each and every one of you for being out here. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're choosing to be here. And that choice is going to make the difference, not just for this election, but it's going to make the difference in planting the seeds for the midterm elections that are going to be happening after this. It's going to plant the seeds for all the state and local elections for years to come. So please understand and know that the impact that you're having is going to go far beyond November. It's going to go far beyond Super Tuesday. It's going to go far beyond the election this weekend. It's going to go into the next years. So I feel extremely privileged to be able to come down here and to stand before you, right? Because Instagram's not enough, Twitter's not enough, Vero, TikTok, whatever other news situation they're going to come up with in the next 10 minutes is not going to be enough. We need people on the ground. We need people to see our excitement, to see our energy, to see that we are actually motivated in a genuine and passionate way, in the same way that Senator Bernie Sanders has motivated us all. Right? We're not going to reach everybody with the message. You know, we're not. It's going to take a little bit of time for it to grow on people. But, you know, we've got the movement, we've got the people, and we've got the time to build that relationship with the community and those around us. So I want to say thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart. This is the best time that I've ever had with my life. It is absolutely true because it's one of the most fulfilling times. Being involved in the film and TV side of things can be a very self-serving business. And it is one that can leave you feeling a little bit, empty at the end of the day because it doesn't often fill you with the same sense of purpose as what this has given to me. So thank you all for helping to give me purpose and for helping to give this movement purpose and for helping to inspire people and give them a purpose to get out there on Saturday and take this election. So I know it's a little chilly out here. The wind is breezing in a certain way, but we're not going to let that stop the burn.
Hey, Linda. What up, Linda?
We're going to use that burn to fuel that fire to go ahead and keep ourselves warm. And what up? And to continue to heat this non-microphone up next is a gentleman who has been.
What about the rap?
What about the rap?
Yeah, the
rap. What should we rap about?
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
Let's see. Just a few. Let's see. Bernie.
Hold on, real quick. Anybody know Linda Sarsour? Yeah. Tell them what's up. She's up here on live. She said, "What's up, Linda?"
I'll say a little something that I said from yesterday, which is Bernie. He's not trying to buy my vote. He's trying to earn me. All the other politicians are trying to burn me. We were on one track, but now we turn, see? Veering off to the left. I can't stop them from coming at us on the right. But we're going to show them Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night. Come on. Yeah. That South Carolina's about to do right. By the world, by our country, by each other, by your family. They try to stop us, but they can't because we...
Family.
Exactly.
Hey.
Grassroots movement. This is the grassroots freestyle. We're going to turn this whole situation into a freestyle. We're not going to know exactly where we need to go, but we'll figure it out and we'll get there together. So thank you.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Seriously, every time that I've had the opportunity over the past few months to serve as a surrogate, I've been able to not only see people who I know closely, comrades that I haven't been able to be with for a little while. What I like to say is we are remembering the dismembered parts of our movement, the labor, the environmental, the immigrant rights movement. This nonprofit structure has made us go to our own organizations What is it? No, I got somebody else for you.
Oh, okay. There we go.
This brother is a union organizer, right? An incredible freedom fighter, right? With a history of doing this work, so when he speaks, he brings and calls forth that history, right? And also that vision and that work. We say we have our feet on the ground and our head in the clouds. So I want y'all
I am cold. You know I don't like the cold.
national surrogate for the campaign, Jose La Luz.
Refill, are you ready for the political revolution?
Yeah!
Refill, are you ready for the political revolution?
Yeah!
So I just came from Nevada. And in Nevada, we show what the political revolution is all about. So I hail from this island in the Caribbean Gulf, Puerto Rico. That was discovered by some folks as a result of this catastrophic event that essentially destroyed the whole island. Many folks in America discover that we are in fact American citizens. So what we really are is colonial subjects of America.
True.
Now, all of those things are going to be settled once we get Senator Bernie Sanders elected president. So I also remember coming to Greenville as an organizer for the Amalgamated Clothing and Textile Workers Union. And this used to be a textile mill.
Come on.
And you and I know that American workers have been the subject of a coordinated, sustained, and escalating attack against their standard of living, and Bernie Sanders will put an end to that. You and I also know that this is one of the few countries on the face of the earth that does not have universal health care. And it is a travesty that in the wealthiest country on the face of the earth, tens of thousands of men, women, and children have to die. Bernie Sanders will put an end to that. And this is the country where people like myself have a target on our backs, and we end up getting eliminated physically in places like El Paso, Texas, and Bernie Sanders will put an end to that. I found out when I was knocking doors in Las Vegas, I knocked 700 goddamn doors myself. I discovered the meaning of this thing that you see in this button, Tío Bernie, Uncle Bernie. And let me tell you how that went. I knocked on a door, and a woman came in. She opened the door, and she said, "I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now." And a little voice from the back said, "Mami, esas son la gente del Tío Bernie." Uncle Bernie spoke, and we gotta talk to them. And in fact, the secret of the powerful turnout of the Latino vote in Nevada was that the younger men and women brought their parents to vote. And they did it because they know that Bernie Sanders has our back and we have his back. Bernie Sanders is El Tío Bernie. He is family. my own eyes the power of building this multiracial, multi-generational movement that will transform America not for now, forever! I'm going to invite you now to join me in something that many of us learned from this man called Cesar Chavez. He asked us to put together our hands like this and say, "Sí se puede,
Sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede, sí se puede."
We have our own version of that, which is Unidos con Bernie, sí se puede.
Unidos con Bernie, sí se puede. Unidos con Bernie, sí se puede. Unidos con Bernie, sí se puede. Unidos con Bernie, sí se puede.
No regular canvas launch. Been the canvas launches, right? And you didn't feel any spirit in it. You didn't feel any truth in it. You didn't feel any power in it. I've knocked on doors for candidates that I didn't believe in begrudgingly because Florida, right? And we have to do what we've got to do to mitigate harm, but this time we have a legitimate opportunity to stop the harm that happens to millions of people, right? And not just replace it with the lesser of two evils, but somebody who moves with goodness in their heart, right? Somebody who's not a saint, not a champion, not a savior, but somebody who believes in the power of people. And if that's the bar we want to measure our leaders by, he succeeds, and he exceeds that every single time. And so our last speaker for today is also a national surrogate for the Sanders campaign, somebody who is activist who happens to also act in TV shows and in movies. Somebody who I'm proud to call a brother, a comrade. I want y'all to put your hands together for the one, the only, Kendrick Sampson.
In the spirit of the political revolution, I'm changing the stage. You know, we look for solutions, you know what I'm saying? We put people first. This person doesn't like the cold, so, I be staying in the sun as much as I can. But yeah, bless y'all for being here. This is amazing. I love the energy here, the spirit here. It's what the political revolution is about, you know? And I have to, anywhere I go, acknowledge the land that I'm standing on and acknowledge that it was stolen. I always acknowledge that this is stolen land. And that we have to honor the ancestors that are allowing us to be here right now. The good thing about it is those ancestors that fought for our liberation, that they're here with us, fighting with us, right? And I'm not talking about all ancestors. I always have to clarify. There's a lot of ancestors on this land, and I don't want to call all of them. They wasn't all fighting for me and my people. So you got to be careful who you call. In church, we call it a spirit. We don't want certain spirits on us. You know what I'm saying? If you got a spirit on you, sometimes that spirit ain't the spirit that I want. I want that liberation spirit. I want the spirit of those black, brown, indigenous ancestors that fought for freedom, that fought hard, and that fought so that I could be here right now saying what I want to say. Because there's so many systems that were built to make sure that they took them out, to make sure that we didn't talk like this, to make sure that we didn't gather like this, to make sure that we didn't coalition build, to divide us and conquer us, right? And to keep us oppressed. But there's no other campaign that oppressors are more afraid of than this one. Than the political revolution. And that's because our motto is not me, us. It ain't about Bernie. It ain't about you. It ain't about that sign. It ain't about any of us individually. It's about all of us together, making sure that we're working towards collective liberation. Right? So, in the spirit of that, you know, I usually I gotta be woken up, but everybody that came before me kind of brought the fire, and I'm up here lit up like, hey, let's go knock on these doors, you know. But I still am gonna do a little chant with y'all, you know, make sure that y'all get it. But before I do that, I want y'all to close y'all's eyes for a second. Close your eyes and know that these ancestors, feel the ancestors' presence, those liberation-oriented ancestors, those that fought hard for our freedom, those who were most vulnerable and took the position and risked their lives to make sure that all of us could experience some sort of equity and liberation, fought for freedoms that they wouldn't necessarily experience in their lifetimes. Indigenous, black and brown folks, especially women and queer folks and people that were marginalized even in the movements, you know. We're changing that. We're bringing a new phase with this. We're taking that torch and we're running full steam ahead with it. So imagine that they're standing here with you. Imagine that they're here, right? Standing with you, encouraging you. When you knock on those doors, when you talk to people in the grocery store, when you talk to people in line, when you talk to your family, when you knock on doors, when you make phone calls, when you tweet, when you hashtag, those ancestors are trying to figure out what it is that you're doing, but they right there fighting with you, right? Now also imagine the people that you're fighting for. Imagine who are the most vulnerable in your life. Imagine your sisters, your brothers, those who don't have health care, children, black, brown, trans, those who are most vulnerable, disabled, veterans, those experiencing mental health issues, those that are vulnerable because they're locked in cages in prison and at the border, those who are migrating here because of a false promise of freedom, of protection. We're going to change all of that, okay? Imagine those people, keep them in your mind. Remember that this is a fight, that even these calls that we're making, even these doors that we're knocking, it seems trivial, but this is actually a part of the fight. It is a fight. Oppressors have not ever woken up in the morning and realized that they did wrong and got some benevolent spirit upon them and said, you know what, I know we took all this stuff from you. We're going to give it back because we realize that's the right thing to do. It hasn't ever happened that way. It's always been a fight, and this is a fight. And we're going to continue to fight and make sure that people are taken care of, make sure that everybody's okay, make sure that we are brothers and sisters keeper, and that all of us are liberated and we can experience the same type of thriving that we should, right? So, keep those people in mind and think about these words. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. We ain't gonna say it like that. We gonna say it with a little rhythm. Because you see, there's a testament to what our ancestors fought for, is that we still here. The testament to our ancestors and resistance is the culture that is what we call black culture, that we call indigenous culture, that we have brown culture, that we have seasoning on our food. Amen? That is a testament to resistance, that our seasoning is making it. You know what I'm saying? If it's bland, it ain't right. Okay? So imagine that and remember that we're winning, okay? Remember, because that is a sign of resistance, because this culture is still here, because it is thriving in many ways, not in the way it should be and not in the way it will when we continue to fight, but that is a sign of resistance, which means that it is a sign that that they won and that we are continuing to win, and we have wins every day, and we will win in November. All right? So, part of those wins and part of that culture is rhythm. Do y'all have it? Can y'all catch on? Yeah. All right. So, we're going to do this. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Get it on.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Make sure y'all continue this fight. We're doing the good work. We are going to win. We have won the first 3 states. No other candidate, Republican or Democrat, has done that. Yeah. We're about to win the 4th. Yeah. You said what?
Let me get that Wendy's, that 4 for $4.
Hey, hey.
Come on, head on into Super Tuesday real strong. All right, I don't know who's closing this out, but
Well, I just want to thank you all for standing out here and allowing us to give you some of the energy you give to the movement across the country. Before we kind of leave the floor to the organizers, the real stars of this movement, I just want to acknowledge that we have our national press secretary, somebody who takes a lot of love, somebody who takes a lot of bucks, and somebody who